Okay, right now in question B, they said that if EA is square root 52, so if they're saying that EA, so that is square root 52, and then FB is square root 40, so that is square root 40, square root 40. Then they say then calculate the length of CB, which is actually this length. So they want us to find that length. So in other words, the only way that we can actually find that length of CB, we're gonna actually use the theorem of Pythagoras. Because can you see that triangle FCB is actually a right angle triangle? So we're gonna need to find the length of FC basically for us to actually find the length of CB. And then the other thing that they tell us, they said that if the center of the circle lies on CB and CB is perpendicular to AF. Now, if that is actually happening, it just means that AC is going to be equals to CF, and the reason for that is actually CB be perpendicular to AF. Or you're gonna see what is this reason? They normally refer to this reason as line from center. Is line from center, line from center perpendicular to chord. All right, so you're gonna use that reason. So now you've actually identified that that length there and that length there is actually gonna be equals to each other. So whatever you find for AF, you're gonna just divide it by 2 to find AC and CF. Or if you find CF, basically AC also is gonna be the same length over. So far, that's what we know. So basically, what we need is to actually calculate the length of AF, I mean to say. So we're gonna need to find the length of AF. Now to find the length of AF, I'm gonna say in triangle EAF, right? EAF. All right. Then for me to find AF, I'm gonna use the sine rule. So I'm gonna say sine of angle E, right? Sine of angle E divided by AF is gonna be equals to sine of angle F, which is over EA. Then I'm gonna say is the sine rule. Okay, that's beautiful. So remember, sine E, it's actually 33.7 degrees over AF is what we need, equals to sine F is sine of 45 degrees, and that is all over square root 52. All right, and then now we're just gonna cross multiply. So you're gonna cross multiply. If you do that, you're gonna have AF sine of 45 degrees equals to square root 52 multiplied by sine 33.7 degrees. Then I'm just gonna basically divide both sides by sine 45, sine 45, sine 45. So that means that AF is basically, so I'm gonna say square root 52 multiplied by sine of 33.7 over sine of 45 degrees, which is 5.658 okay, units. All right, just don't round off the answer for now, because we're going to round off the answer at the end. Now if we have found that AF is actually that answer, now I can now say that therefore CF, right, is actually going to be half of AF. All right, then I'm going to just say half of that. So it's going to be half of 5.658 325125. So I'm going to say a half of 5.65, 8325125, and it's going to give me 2.829, 2.8291625 and 63 units. Okay, so now I have the length of CF. Then now I can just say that in triangle BCF, right now in triangle BCF, they want us to find CP. Okay, let me say CBF. CBF. So find CB squared, it's gonna be F, it's gonna be BF squared minus CF squared. And then that is theorem of Pythagoras. Alright, now BF is given as square root 40, so that is square root 40, right, squared minus all of that 2.829162563 squared. Then I'm gonna square CP squared, and I'm also gonna square whatever is happening there, right? So I'm gonna say square root 40 squared minus 2.829162563 squared. 829162563 is it's gonna be 31.995839 and 19. So CP should actually be square root of 31.99583919, which is, now you can round up to one decimal place, which is going to be 5.7 units. And then yes, this should actually be your answer at the end. All right.